Hi, my name is Christophe Bertrand. I am joined here today by Vinny, my partner in crime in the space of data protection. We live in a crazy new world. In the past few weeks, things have changed dramatically. And what we'd like to do is spend a few minutes talking about some of the characteristics that we think are going to be very critical moving forward. Specifically, one of the areas I'm interested in, Vinny, is the question of usability. What should solutions have today, especially given the conditions we're in?
So I think today we are in a distributed type environment, and those things are working good for people. You have hybrid clouds, private clouds with remote offices, and you have multi-cloud, right? And I think what I'm seeing a lot of these days is that it doesn't just have to be easy to use a UI. It also has to be easy to access, right? You may be connecting remotely from who knows where. I'm starting to see customers deliver the management piece of this as a service. So the service runs in the cloud. It's kind of separate from the rest of the environment, and it's able to be accessed wherever you need to do it.
Absolutely, and I think it doesn't really matter whether the process runs, whether on premises or in the cloud or in between. The necessity today is to be able to remotely access and really have a solution that's easy to control from wherever you are. Now, the other thing that happens in disaster recovery and backup and recovery is, of course, the need to sometimes go through a workflow of what may seem like very complex tasks. And what's your take on where we're at with automation these days?
Sure. So the same kind of SaaS UI or management situation means that you have to set up the system, and it has to be able to run whether it's connected or not to the control environment, right? You may lose connectivity at times, and you don't want your backups to stop. However, you may need to push updates, so you're looking for that connectivity, obviously, but it has to run by itself. And it's really important to have the policies that match your business environment in place beforehand, right? So that if you're going to expand when you're not physically at the data center or in the office, you can simply add a server or application to an existing policy and get it up and into the protection environment as quickly as possible.
And certainly we've seen a lot of new capabilities where VMs and new systems are automatically detected, added to a plan, et cetera. So thank you for your time, Vinny. And just in summary, we will be covering other topics, but very importantly, as you're looking at where we're at now and what's happening, as you look at new solutions or you're developing new solutions as a vendor, certainly usability is going to be key. Automation is going to be key. There are some great solutions out there that already do a good job, but more is going to be needed. This is probably not going to change anytime soon. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for joining us.